We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington football team and the Dallas Cowboys. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Washington.
Now Haskins to throw it. And he'll find Hall. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
They take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
They'll run with Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
It leads to second.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
Ezekiel Elliott.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He'll buy some time right. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. So they get the first down. Maybe not a huge play in terms of yardage, but the fake punt does the job. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. He goes to Lamb again. This time he's got it. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 27-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull off, and not move. There's the penalty.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. Now a give right side. Green. And he stopped immediately there.
Number 8.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
They'll try the left side. It's Green. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
They go play action now. Haskins. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this ball is going to be touchdown just shy of midfield.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 39.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Boys. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battles.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know something, big guy? We're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at at their own.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time, one-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
16 yards, a first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Haskins. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd and goal.
Now it's Haskins, and this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. 7 yards on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And he will have a Cowboys first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Prescott on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver. And he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And this now 3rd and 11 after that 2nd down completion actually went back a yard. Off the play fake, Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chase Young with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this returnable for Sims. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Washington.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. And caught, right side, Green. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down.
1st down.
They'll try the left side. It's Green. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 1st downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. From the gun, it's Haskins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Tape to number 8.
A great play there. There to make the grab. And Washington has taken the lead.
It is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Cowboys 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Prescott off play action. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Play fake. Here's Prescott into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Intercepted by Washington.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Thaddeus Moss there to make the grab. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes this Washington 28. Cowboys 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And oh my, mistake there. Backs up, takes a fair catch at the 3-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 1-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Elliott. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line.
The tackle made.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line.
He was taken down.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Now this throw caught left side, and they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 28 yards to gain there on the catch and run.
The Washington first down.
From the gun, Haskins. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got called for the penalty.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down, Haskins, and that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
A 24-yard touchdown, and Washington is able to stretch their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now, as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Cowboys 14.
The kickoff team on the field now, as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. To try again after the sack, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
3rd and 19.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
To number 1. Touchdown.
A 16-yard touchdown. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And his kick is right through.
Makes this Washington 42. Cowboys 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. From the 39, Prescott flushed out right. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off at the 30. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. First down, Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 36. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
Point after.
Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is. And this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for...
Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Boys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Prescott.
Chase Young picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for Prescott. And almost intercepted. That would have been his 3rd pick in this game alone. Instead, 4th down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
He's going to air one out. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 45. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
45-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
that
by the time we have to leave the booth.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
He was tackled.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Gets through, and now an opening. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
At the 20-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
The ball carrier. He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and get it with Geis. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
In the end zone.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
On 2nd down, it's Green. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. 3rd down, here's Haskins. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And this Washington offense continuing to add to their lead.
Makes this
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. But again, it's Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Aaron Donald.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Chase Young able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this 3rd quarter. Back now in Arlington, and this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And this one will be down by a member of the kicking team at about the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still have your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
On first down, Green. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
11 on the play. First down, Washington.
They'll keep it on the ground. Green. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves them with second and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6. And a Washington first down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Another carry.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Washington on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. And he'll give it here to his running back. Wait a second. That's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all, because you want that penalty. All right, they just picked up a first down, right? You want the penalty.
I am so confused right now. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On 2nd down now. It's Green, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. They'll start the drive with Elliott. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They go to Elliott again. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Oh, Prescott stripped. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And they will take a knee here.
Today's finals, Washington.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Washington, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the